Yes. Hello, everyone. I think we'll wait quick 2-3 minutes. Just quickly drop this in the Telegram group once. If anybody wants to join. Hi everyone, good to see all of you on the stream. Oh, without even dropping on the Telegram, you all are over here. Using AX. What is AX? You mean AZ? Do you mean AX brand? Yeah, sure, Arjun. I'll check. I was actually busy today. I'll check it out. Yep, happy to see all of you guys. Okay, let's I think get started because it's already 10 and I don't want to kind of keep you all waiting the whole night, Friday night, right? Jay, please me some projects on C++ development in AZ. Yes, that's this year's target. By this year, and you will have very high in-depth C++ projects as well added through the course. And I'll give a little bit of brief about that too. But again, these are generally in the phases of hackathons, right? I'll explain all these things. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, let's get started, right? Let's talk about. So I hope you guys know what's the agenda for today, right? Advanced classes essentially, do you mean for dev? They are mostly going to be in the form of hackathon, but yeah, they will be starting very soon. Uh, Last time we had started some advanced classes, but very low attendance. So we kind of moved it a little bit later on, so that once we have the basic and intermediate again, we'll have advanced classes, right? And I'll try to kind of give you idea of everything. Can you make hard segmentary course problem up to 2400? 2400 rated, I think, is not the goal of AZ at this point. Beyond 2000 rated, I think you can practice on your own, probably. 2000, 2100 is the maximum that we go to. Beyond that, it will become too hard. Ashish saying, "Bhaiya, recently B11 batch liya tha. To be honest, the course content is best." Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the courses who are going on. There are small things that always goes here and there, but I think like I feel there is always more to add as we go on. Okay, give me quick 1 sec. Okay, I think we are at the place where we can start now, right? So let's talk about certain questions that I have been getting from many students, and I'll also take questions that you guys are asking in the chat. Right, this stream is about kind of getting your doubts cleared off about AlgoZenith, because oftentimes I keep live streams about Lead Code Weekly or certain other agenda or say chill stream, and I don't really like kind of go too much into AZ because again it might feel a little bit like off the topic when it's on, let's say, lead code contest discussion. But again, I think AZ is definitely one of the best picks, which definitely should be known to many more people. So it's important that we talk about it in the stream also. And if you have any like query related to the course, I think many people are asking around jobless join AZ soon. IIT KGP कब आ रहे हैं? Interns को treat देना है. हाँ, yes, yes. I think I'll have to visit KGP once. A lot of students, right? Bhaiya, are AlgoZenith are profitable by now? Profitable? Yeah, AZ is always a bootstrap company. I don't know if you guys know about AZ. I'll like maybe share the journey also if you guys are interested in that. Like, how did AZ even start? How many of you here know the story of AZ, by the way? Quick plus one. Can anybody take a guess that, like, do you know how AZ started by any chance? I think I have narrated this to some of my students in batch, but not really. Yeah, we'll have the sessions. Don't worry, don't worry. No, I think you can follow the batch first and then do the company. Okay, no. Okay, by the way, do you know the meaning of AlgoZenith batch? How did this word came into picture? That's also another interesting story in itself, I feel. And very few people probably know about it. Okay. So, I mean, I shouldn't be discussing these things ideally, but again, I feel it's important that you know that how does even something like this works. I want Rupees 1,000 EMI. Okay, EMI and all. I'll discuss what exactly is available and how can you like do that and stuff. Okay. So the first thing I think, just as a small story, Algo plus Zenith, Algo Zenith, right? This is essentially there. Algo, you all know it's algorithms related, and Zenith essentially was my game name, and Zenith also means to reach to the peak, and that's what I think. Uh, that's what I think the course also stands for. That I fundamentally believe that this course was created with keeping in the mind that there are students who wants to rise above mediocrity, and if you are someone who is willing to put in more effort than average, then there should be some way in which you can do that. This is the course that we designed keeping that in mind, because I still believe everybody is still focusing on ki just try to learn the basic DSA, basic dev, and get some placement here and there. I believe that if you are someone who wants to get into a zone where you can almost crack any company or any question thrown at you, or at least you can think from first principles, it's a very different prep that you need. You cannot do it by memorizing lead code problems, and that's what AlgoZenith was even started with, and I think it still serves that same purpose. Okay. So I think many people have talked about AZ. The primary type of people who join AZ are people who are doing strong CP. I think many of my audience here who have been doing DSA or CP and want to grow in that, right? Majorly students who have done some basic programming, say in C++ or Java, they join and they have done some DSA, like some 100 DSA problems on lead code, or they have done some sheets and all, but they want to level up beyond that level, because we all know that many a times when you are doing sheets and all, you end up memorizing the questions, or you don't really think too deeply. You don't even learn to think, you learn to memorize the problems in most cases, that if this is the question, this will be the answer. We try to go to the next level and learn problem solving. That's the focus of the course altogether, right? And the second type of people who join is basically you want to crack intern placement, right? If your focus is to crack intern placement while you are in college, I think AZ is probably your best bet now, because believe me, when you are in basic level, you can't really uh, get to that level where you can get good offers. Market is very very hard. And the third type of people are people who are working professionals and want to switch. They had done some DSA before, but now they want to make sure that their DSA is rock solid. There have been people who have joined us with 8, 10, 12 years of experience also, who want to switch to even senior or staff level engineers with good confidence in their DSA. That kind of people also join us. So people who are in working professional zone also kind of join AZ to learn. And primarily this is all for uh, majorly DSA. I mean, if you think about it, primarily 5 to 6 months you would be grinding DSA. Parallelly, you can keep grinding dev, which we provide classes and materials for. We provide system design also, classes plus material, core CS, whatever else is needed. We have also added it for both of these things so that you are prepped in that. But still believe most lacking thing which students have in today's time is DSA itself, and it is the reason of their lack of confidence in interviewing as well. Okay, so this is the main thing. Don't worry guys, I'll take all the questions. and I'll answer. I was talking about how did AZ start. Very honestly, it was kind of like a child of COVID. In COVID, when colleges were shutting down, like I almost got to world finals and I got the selection. Post that, I was already teaching school students in US and I had no idea how things would start. I was in fact watching anime at my place for a very long time, for 10 days, just eating and watching anime. And then I was thinking, what am I doing with my life? And then we thought that, okay, this is something that we can start. We just started, and eventually it kind of grew very very fast. And probably if you have heard about AZ, it's either through me or through mouth of word that some students have told you that this is probably the best course that exists. Okay, so this is essentially the story. I don't want to get into stories too much. Timing for tomorrow's cohort intro session, it will be on tomorrow. There will be a small session which will be on fixing your orientation issues, like any slack or any problems. Day after tomorrow I'll meet you uh, on in the morning for the intro session, and in the evening for the first session as well, right? So we have started with this new mode of classes. I think this is something that is new mode of classes, because many working professionals as well as many college students started complaining a little bit that when you have more classes in the week, say Saturday, say Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, what happens is not every day everybody is free. So what we have decided is that we will focus on one day first, like Sunday, let's say. We will have one class in say 2 p.m. and another class at 8:30 p.m. Right? There will be two classes, like 2:30 and 8:30 p.m. So that it's like one day that you have to dedicate for live classes, and the rest of the day you can keep practicing, right? Practice, 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 and then again in the next week we'll learn a new topic in that one day. There will be a small gap where you can have lunch, you can look at the material given, there will be some small task which will be given, maybe if you want to explore it, come back for the second class, complete it. It's like one day class where you are completing everything, and then the next days you have to practice. So it's very much suitable for people who are working. Plus there are college students who also have assignments on other days in the week, and I don't want to bog all of them on different days. So it just has shown to have more retention in the classes, and I think this is something we'll be following for this batch also. Okay, so this is the schedule and stuff, recordings and all, everything will be provided, right? These things for those who are joining, they'll be seeing that in the next tomorrow's orientation session anyways, right? So majorly I feel someone was asking that if I'm from non-tech background, do you think I should buy AZ Premium? Your answer was very genuine. I feel if you have not done any coding before, then you should not join AZ Premium, right? If you have no idea of what is coding, what is DSA, then probably AZ Premium is not the course that you should join immediately, right? Maybe eventually, yes. But if you have never done coding, then there is a free course AZ 101 on the website, right? You can complete that and then maybe join AZ Premium. Okay, it takes around 1 month or so. But if you know a programming language and if you know DSA a little bit, then you can join AZ Premium. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Like I think a lot of students ask me, Vivek, how will it help a professional who wants to job switch? Class timings, I told that it will be weekend oriented, right? So if you are a working professional, I think it's going to be super helpful. Number one, because it structures your prep, because when you are working, you have very less time left. Second thing is that the community of AZ is fairly strong. Like I have students almost in any company you name, right? All the top tech companies, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Coinbase, whatever company you keep naming, I think we'll have a student of AZ there. So if you ever need that network to get into some referral position or know about certain information, we can help you with that. So that is something that I feel AZ Premium has a very big upper hand on, right? Please upload few sessions on YouTube. I think all my YouTube sessions are already like I teach I teach in these classes, right? It is mostly Vivek. Maybe the beginner classes I don't take all, but almost all binary search, two pointers, advanced graph, DP, everything I'll take. Okay. So this is my YouTube videos are essentially the classes. Okay. Yeah, there is a course of binary search on the website. If you feel that, hey, Vivek, I'm not sure how the classes will look like, right? And you might not like every instructor's style of teaching, right? It's perfectly fine. So you can go to the mang.in website, go to self-paced library and click on DSA. You will see over here that there are a bunch of courses. You can see that binary search is actually free. So you can explore this particular course. It has certain live classes and certain questions and all. If you like the style of questions being taken on this, I think you would enjoy AZ throughout the next 5 months. It's a very interesting journey. If you complete it, you will never have to think about your DSA in your life. That I can promise you. Okay. So we talked about working professionals, weekend oriented course. In short duration, you will get this all, right? What is in this premium? Can you give a brief? Okay. So for those who don't know what is in AZ premium, right? It is essentially has DSA. We cover everything, right? Whatever you need for a tech job. If you think about it, whatever you need for a tech job, you have DSA, Dev, Core CS. We have added apti, like all the practice things, everything is there. Like the platform has everything, by the way. Okay, apti, system design, right? Mock interviews, whatever you need, all the things are available on the platform, and everything will be provided to you. You will be taken as a under our care, and we'll make sure that you get a very good prep. That's it. Okay. So this is the whole thing. We majorly focus on DSA, but we also have classes of DSA, have classes of core CS, have materials of core CS, aptitude practice, system design, and everything. Right? All these things are available on website. Okay. Explore the mang.in website. As I talk about all of this, you can keep exploring the mang.in website. That is the course. That is the website where we host all our courses. Does HFT firm come in AZ? No, directly, but enough contacts to get you a referral if you're eligible, right? Enough contacts to get you a referral if you're eligible. Okay. I have AZ Premium. Do I have access to ICT Season 2 if I can get access to it? Yes, you will get it access after this weekend. Okay. So this is something that we do in AZ, end-to-end prep for tech, whatever is required. Okay. Many people ask me, Vivek, I'll pick a question. This is very interesting. I'm graduate from this year's civil and I have little experience at DSA and I'm able to solve 13 problems. What should I get this course? Okay. So this is a very interesting question, Gyan. I'll take this, that many students come to me that I am already graduate, but don't have a job of satisfaction in CS, CS or IT, right? And I'm not confident on my DSA skills and everything. I don't have the knowledge required for every topic that is written over here, right? Or I have 1 to 2 years gap, right? Maybe sometimes 3 years also we have seen, right? There are gaps as well. So gaps can be covered in very different ways, and probably that I can tell you only on a one-on-one call. There are multiple ways in which you can do it. But if you feel that this is something that your position is, probably it is a very good bet. Number one, because prep is rock solid. Like you will never think about your prep again. Second thing is you will have to make sure that you have access to certain companies if you are really good. That is something AZ also ensures, because in the last stream I talked about placement cell, right? If you complete 300 problems on AZ, okay, 300 problems on the AZ course that we go through, you complete the dev task, which is doable after learning whatever is taught in the platform. And the third thing is, if you give one interview, this is something that we take as a selection interview, right? In AZ. After you cross this, you are in a pool where we try to bring companies for you. The AZ team will bring companies for you. Okay. You don't have to think about it. I'm not guaranteeing a very high package, but I'm at least guaranteeing an employment and start of the career. Okay. Because at this point in time, I feel starting your career in tech has become extremely hard in that 0 year experience zone, right? If you have 0 years of experience, starting your career in tech has become extremely hard. And that is a problem that we are trying very, very hard to solve. Very hard to solve. It's even tougher for us to solve than you, but we'll do it because network probably is one thing on our side. Okay, so that is something we are trying to solve. I talked about placement cell in my last stream also. You can check that out, and I talked about it in details. But if you want to get more information, so if you have any query, and you are not sure if AZ is for you or not, I'll just show you one thing. If you go to the website of the premium, right, the course that is starting from tomorrow onwards, right? If you go to the premium site, instead of purchasing, you should first of all understand. You should first talk to the team. There is a button when you go to the website. There is a button to talk to our team. Anytime you want to invest in any course in your life, I always suggest that you should talk to the team first and understand what is the thing that is going on in the course? Is it even helpful or not? Will it be suited for you or not? And it never hurts to get on a call with someone to understand if it's works for you or not, right? And we have already said no to so many people that you should not join. So it's not like we are a company, we are here to get as many people in the course as possible. That's not there. If you are not a good fit, we'll say to not join us, because we know we'll not be able to help you. Okay. So this is something that you can look at from the website mang.in/premium. Is it important to do CF for clearing OS? Please give tips. I have had students who have never done much of CF and still cleared OS, but definitely it helps. There has been questions asked directly from this, okay, from CF. So it helps, but you can do the prep without doing CF also, because it's about the techniques, algorithmic techniques, whether you know them or not. So that is something I feel is definitely there. Gujin, NIT Raipur, expert on CF, CPI. This CPI is the issue. Okay, लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए. Since CPI is less, you should start here. I feel Vishal. I feel his condition is there that since CPI is less, you should start here. In 1 year, maybe you can try switch if you want to. Okay. Vivek bhai, GPT-5 solving code forces question D, F. First of all, like it's not as easy as you think. It has to be very good, well prompted. But how do you differentiate? I feel ratings true. It doesn't matter anymore. It's gonna matter for like 1 year, maybe more, and then people are gonna know that people are cheating. So it's not gonna matter anymore. It's going to be true skills. Okay. See, rating is something that is like a marker of your skill. Now the system is there in a way that it can be cheated and anybody can get any rating. So rating has no meaning anymore. Does that mean your skills have no meaning? Absolutely no. Okay. So the marker has gone wrong. That's the system's problem. Okay, not yours. How to differentiate from crowd? I think there are still competitions where you can get prizes, get ranks in achievement. Number one. Number two, like IICPC is there, right? There is ICPC. There is even more contests that happens in different colleges and all where you can get good ranks. These things are happening. Second is, in my resume when I was applying for Google also, no, my competitive programming was approximately 2-3 lines only. Rest were very strong projects. Competitive programming helped me crack almost all my interviews and all my things, but it never built my resume as such. So you have to be good in the other aspects also. It's no longer a realm of a specialist, it's a realm of a generalist when you have to be good in other things as well. Yeah. No, so somebody asking, what do you teach in 101 DSA? As I solved Stiver sheet already does. No, people who complete sheet are the people who join us. Matlab, AlgoZenith is not level 2 prep, it's a level 3 prep in general. Okay. Like you can do the level 2 inside our training, but generally AZ is a level 3 prep. Okay. First is language, then you do basic DSA, say sheets or stuff, and then you come to AZ, because then you want to be competitive and be ranked. If you think what extra can AZ teach, people ask me, why are you still not knight or guardian on lead code? Why are you, like, I'm not talking about cheating realm, okay? Why are you not able to solve the third and fourth problem of lead code weekly, right? There is definitely more to be learned. There is definitely more to be learned, and to be precise, the problem solving angle is very missing when you are doing just these things. So this is a next level thing altogether. This is what differentiates you from the crowd, to be very honest. You can do this prep yourself also. I'm not saying that's not possible, but it's a next level prep altogether. So don't compare the two. It's like comparing ki NCRT पढ़ लिया भैया तो जेई निकल जाएगा क्या, जेई एडवांस्ड है ना? It's like comparing those things, है ना भैया? एनसीईआरटी तो पढ़ लिया तो जेई एडवांस के लिए और कुछ पढ़ना पड़ेगा क्या? It's like asking that same question. Okay. टेम्पलेट क्वेश्चंस वो एनसीईआरटी वाले पढ़ के तो नहीं हो रहे ना क्वेश्चंस. तो दैट इज द डिफरेंस. वही डिफरेंस है इसमें और इसमें. वही जो होता है कि एनसीईआरटी के बुक में और समझ लो जेई के प्रेप में होता है जो. ठीक है, वही डिफरेंस है कि हार्ड क्वेश्चंस करना जो डिफरेंस होता है वही चीज होता है. ठीक है. Can a non-tech program join? Yeah, you can join, but sometimes some jobs have the requirement of having a CS degree. So you can consider taking a MTech also or some degree parallelly. Okay. On the course link, there are different phases. Does that mean questions on the phases section are on some sheets are provided by you? They are all on the platform. So we have our own online judge. We don't take questions from lead code and all. We do recommend some questions here and there. Aisa nahi hai ki everything is there. But like if you think about the phases that are there in the platform, so basically first is we do the foundations, then we do a little bit of maths and sets and STLs and stuff, these things related problems. And these are all problems that are there on created on the platform. Okay. If you go to say like standard question 3 sum, and then you can go to median of sub array sum. I'll just pick any random question, right? So you can try any random question on the platform. That a score of a sub array is the sum of all the sub arrays. You have to find the median of all sub arrays of the array. Find the median value of all sub arrays of the array. How do you find this? How do you approach such a problem, right? This is a very classical problem, and most probably many of you would not be able to solve it unless you know the framework that this is a kth finding problem. So it can be solved. What differentiates is we learn frameworks. As soon as you find kth finding problem, it can either go into recursion or it can go into binary search, because binary search has two ideas. One is a log n searching idea, which is normal array searching, and then binary search on answer. In binary search and answer, there are three forms. One is sweep related, one is atomic item contribution, and one is let's say this kth finding. So kth problems can be solved with this approach. So you mean you should explore binary search. How do you explore binary search in this problem? Then you have to keep further exploring. This is what you learn in this course, that how do you solve any new problem thrown at you from first principles. Okay. And which I feel is very hard to teach. There are different ways. Do we know? Don't go by the names. I'm very sure even if you think you know binary search, go and explore the course of binary search. You will find something new. I think many people say that, Vivek, I know DSA. I know. I mean, you cannot solve probably STL problems of AZ also. If I open STL in C++ and I go to like application ideas, and if I open probably some of the good problems, range maintenance problems, support query related problems, right? People know how to find median and all mode. If I just add something called as remove, you will start not being able to solve it. Okay. So there are tons of very, very interesting ideas to learn, even beyond just the sheets and all. So you have to learn good ideas and not just remember problems. That's what we do in the course. Okay. Is it gives you wings? Yeah, that's a good tagline, but I think I'll get a copyright from someone probably. Took the course from where I get tomorrow's class link. You the links and all will be sent by tonight. Slack link and everything will be sent by tonight. I'm working for TCS Digital. Yeah, I know this is the very standard zone. We'll talk about all these things in the onboarding session, guys. So those who have already taken premium, this is not your onboarding session. I'll answer all your doubts in the onboarding session and how the course will go and everything. Don't have an issue about it. Okay. Will companies continue to ask lead code style question in AI era? Will the interview process? Yeah, a lot of things are going offline. You don't know about it. A lot of things are going offline. A lot of interviews are happening offline, and they're still asking DSA. So I don't know which world you are in, but don't go by the news. कि Meta में Meta ने बोला कि AI नहीं, they'll ask AI questions and they'll not ask DSA questions. तो तुम्हारा सिर्फ Meta में ही हो जाएगा तो फिर छोड़ दो DSA पढ़ना, right? ठीक है तो it's not the world where you DSA is nowhere, it's not going anywhere ever in the world. And it's like if it goes by, then probably a lot of engineers will not train on DSA, and it's not good because it's a core fundamental skill. Okay. We will have all these discussions. Those who have already enrolled, you can explore the website. We'll have the stream in the class in the next class. Okay. There's one more person asking that how does AZ placement work? Which companies visit? I think this is something I explained in the last session also, that if you complete this, you will be in the AZ pool of students who are eligible for placements, and we bring the companies mostly in 8 to 12 range of base pay, mostly 6 to, I'd say extended goal would be 6 to 18 LPA. But at least in the fresher zone, I think this is a fairly good range to be in. Okay, as a base. Okay. I have completed enough lead code problems and multiple sheets. What new things will AZ Premium provide me? That's another interesting question. I think I already answered this, but the mode of thinking problems will be altogether different when you when you are starting AZ and when you're completing AZ. Okay. I cannot explain the difference between the two without giving analogies like a little bit around boards exams and JE exams and stuff, right? That's the best analogy that comes to my mind. It's like preparing for the harder thing, and world is hard, sadly. So you have to prepare for it. And there is ample amount of community work that also goes into picture. I feel there are a lot of people who join AZ even from IITs and all to prep, and I have seen the community of AZ is very very strong. People make very good friends and they join this like work together to get really good skills, and they end up getting good jobs as well. So the community angle also of AZ also comes into picture very very quickly, because it's a very small cohort that we run. Okay, it's not like thousands of people are joining. Okay, I'm ready to work really hard and land a job through AZ. That's a really good goal to have. Yeah, I'll 1 year gap and all. We'll discuss about this, and I'll help you in the batch. I'll tell you if you have gaps and all and how to manage it. Okay. भैया मेरे प्रॉब्लम बन जाते हैं, पर फिर भी डर लगता है कि मेरे से बाद में सॉल्व होगा कि नहीं, इसलिए सॉल्व करने के बाद भी 2 घंटे तक. प्लीज मेक गुड नोट्स एंड मूव ऑन. ओके. ICPC, I think not the agenda for today. We do help, like the prep does help in ICPC, but not the agenda for today. You will get the invitation on your mail very very soon. Okay, after today's stream. But yeah, how long the course is? It's approximately 5 to 6 months. Okay, it approximately takes 5 to 6 months to complete the whole prep. I'll be meeting you at least in 24 weeks here forth, 24 weekends here forth. So a long journey, but then I think that will be there. Will AZ eventually have ML interview specific things? We already have good content related to ML interviews, but not entirely. We are not a ML heavy company, I'll say, like ML training heavy company, but we do have certainly some good companies material in the ML part, like at least the ML roles that most people apply for. I think the material for that is available. Research ML roles, Pratik, I don't think we'll focus on that part immediately as of now. A lot more things to cover. Sir, a non-tech background can hindrance in job tech? Yes, it can be hindrance, but there are ways. Once you get into one job, then it will not be a hindrance anymore. Sir, please tell, I'm in final year, struggled with OS. Can I find DSA questions fairly well? Please guide what's the best way. I think the AZ prep is very well suited for completing OA problems on your own. So should be a good way of getting that sorted. But yeah, I'm on 7th problem. I've solved around problems, can't solve contest. Within 2-3 months, can I improve it? Yes, you can. 2-3 months, you can. Like in 3 months, I think it's possible. 3 to 4 months it generally takes to improve on OAs and all. Because I know that you have solved some standard sheet problems, but still you will not be able to perform in contests and all, because new problems you will not be able to think about on your own. Okay. Yeah, you will get the Gmail link, Slack link and all. Okay, don't worry. Those who have all, I think many people have already joined, but who are on the stream, but you will get the joining links and everything. Okay. Does it have to be for Java? I generally write some of the codes in classes in C++, but you can code in the platform in Java also, right? That is also fine. Okay. No, you don't have to do any phasing things and everything right now. Okay. I'm of B9, but the best way to revise for OA quickly? I think you should have made notes. Shadant, schedule a meet. If you are in B9, drop a mail to support@AlgoZenith that you want to schedule a one-on-one call. Oh, I forgot to mention. You can actually schedule a one-on-one call with me if you are on AZ Premium. That's also there as a feature if you want to get guidance from me, right? For an example, I don't know if I should show this or not. Maybe I should probably. But you can have internal one-on-one meets with me with the students that whoever wants to join and whoever wants to discuss whatever problem they are facing, that's available for students. Okay, so these meets keep happening. So you have a mentor too in the course. Okay, I'll take a lot of questions. I know a lot of questions. Okay, so I've completed. Okay, that I have already answered. Why do I see so many IITians join AZ Premium? Is it good for tier 2 or tier 3 students as well? Okay, so I think IITs, NIT, triple IT students already have good on-campus opportunity. They mainly need upskilling things. I mean, they need to upskill themselves to make sure that they are doing. And most of people from IIT, I mean, you will never see people from IIT, NITs and all go and choose any course except for maybe AZ Premium, because they also know that the quality that they need at their competition level is provided at AZ only. Okay, and many of the IT students are from non-CSE department, and if you don't know like how it works, probably if you are in non-CSE in IIT, it's fairly competitive to get a tech job, almost as if you are in tier 2 CS branch or tier 3 CS branch, right? So they almost need to learn everything from scratch. So that's why they join AZ, and we do make sure that apart from DSA also, from dev to system design, we provide like high quality up to date material that is required for them, right? And for tier 2 tier 3 students, the quality is obviously excellent, right? For them, I think it's a very good choice. If it wasn't past like students, especially for IITs, if it was not really good, IIT students would not have been joining in, because I think it also originated from IIT Kharagpur, my own college. So a lot of students know about it from for a fact. The first challenge for tier 2 tier 3 students is also to kind of get into the opportunity. That's what we are also very much inclined to solve. You can check, I think one thing that you can check is the Hall of Fame. This is a new thing that we are adding, very few entries even till now. But if you see the Hall of Fame, we have added like, this was just last week only we have like almost made live, and we are getting entries from students already. So people who have become guardian, people who have become expert and all, they keep putting from different cohorts the different kind of results, and these are like, you can check with the students. I want to be fully transparent on the results that we are doing, right? People who have made job switch, people who are getting full-time offers from different colleges and all, right? Into different companies. So this data, we have made it public. You can have a look at the Hall of Fame. You can, if you want, you can ping them on LinkedIn if you actually really care about it. But I think mostly people have been getting really good results from AZ, and we want to keep that public. Okay, so this is something we are also uh, people have become like fairly good, like candidate masters, DShaw, Google, Microsoft. Yeah, these things, I think a lot of results have happened for AZ. I don't want to go out and like keep showing results and all, though that's a very good way of establishing that it's a good prep. But again, you can check that on your own. I'm able to solve 2 lead code problems. One, how do I practice to solve up to 3? Solve a lot of third problems maybe. What to do? HackerRank AI check bypass techniques. Please don't ask me the wrong questions. I prefer self-paced course. For example, your graph self-paced course, there is a live session section at top which is mixed. I got confused which section to follow. Can you reorder? Yeah, okay. There are certain sections which I'll tell you how to complete and all. If you want to do it in a self-paced fashion, do this phase 3. It contains graph and DP, and it's in correct order itself. Okay, you can do just the days itself. You can skip the live sessions for now if you want. Okay, ICPC student discount, guys, check your mail. You must have received all these things. Don't come and tell me. You have a discount coupon in the description as well if you wanna, if you're thinking about it. But you can check your mails as well. But yes, seriously, bhaiya, everybody's doing cheating. It's a different on campus. It's very different on campus what to do. Yeah, I think cheating is a big menace, but I think you have to just get the first job and then and it moves beyond it. So don't worry about it much. Okay, you have to quickly get past that phase a little bit. Vivek, can you hide difficulty tag from all questions of AZ? Yes, I can do that. I think I was also thinking about it. Maybe we'll do it. Okay. Can a job doing person do it? Will placement be available for job doing person? Yeah, we do help with referrals and all, but it's not guaranteed placement and all. Okay, we don't use the word guarantee. We do help with referrals and all once you complete the criteria I mentioned. Okay. So somebody was asking that question, right? Tier 2, tier 3 students is helpful. Yeah, like you can see the results of tier 3 students also on the platform. Um, I think a lot of people have gotten to really good places. Okay. If you think about it logically, if AZ Premium didn't focus on tier 2, tier 3 students, there would be no reason for us to build placement cell for on the first place, because IIT and IT students already have their on-campus placement. So we want to actually we are committing to try to solve it for tier 2, tier 3 students as well. So that's why we are building placement cell, right? People are cheating even in making content these days. Okay, yeah. Okay. I want to get back to DSA again. I was in B6, now around 3 years of experience. Any suggestions, like कौन से module? Oh, Aditya, good to see you here. यार एक support पे mail डाल के let's schedule a call and we'll get back and we'll discuss this plan करके properly. Right? No, I'm talking about, will job doing people get treated the same as the classes will be same with respect to placement? Obviously, no. The DSA classes, the structure is same, but obviously with respect to placement, no. But the criterias remain the same. Okay. I've graduated this year from civil engineering. Will I be able to solve questions 13? Yes. You will get till the level of 1600. मजा आएगा कल से, परसों से आएगा मजा, ठीक है. कल तो onboarding है, परसों से we'll start having the regular classes on Sundays, right? Yeah, you can code in Java also in the platform that's available. Okay. One more person is asking, is sir AZ Premium is expensive? Okay. Yeah, this is also something I want to talk about here. I think this is a real challenge in at least India. I feel that price is definitely one part which I feel is hard to solve. And I feel like at this point, if you are using the coupon in the description, you are probably going to get even 1,000 more 6,000 kind of discount, and you'd be, instead of 20K, you'd be spending 14K inclusive of GST, right? Inclusive of GST, right? This is something I want to be very transparent, because everybody understands money and you should think about it, that whether it's worthwhile to invest this much money for something or not. So if you are investing 14K inclusive of GST for a course, the actual course price is 12K plus approximately 2K goes to government, right? Now, when you are investing 12K, it essentially means 1K per month you are investing for almost a structured content plus private classes with me for DSA and with other instructors as well, for dev, for system design, for core CS, for all the other things that you need for your prep, and you are getting placement cell. Okay, at 1K per month. 500 to 1,000 तो आज के टाइम पे people give for school tuition as well per month, if I think about it. Okay, 500 to 1,000 people give for school का tuition जो होता है ना, उस पे भी लोग per month इतना price pay करते हैं. And if you see placement cell, it's actually something that the college should have been doing. So mostly you are giving college semester fees of 1 lakh and you are asking ki, and you should compare ki college में तुम्हें क्या मिल रहा है, and then you compare what you are investing over here. If you are using the coupon, you're getting it 14K, and what you are getting over here. Try to compare it once and then tell me ki Vivek, it's not value for money. Okay, if you compare it to your college semester fees and knowing how most college TNP cells work, you will see that students usually have to upskill from outside. This is like a end-to-end solution for you, so why not? Okay, that's why I'm very like sure that this is almost on the affordable options only, if you think about the value that it derives. Okay, so don't always think in that fashion. Okay, and I'm very sure that exactly these things people try to put and market and sell things at even 1 lakh and so. Okay, 80,000, 70,000, 1 lakh and all. Okay. Sir, but placement were very bad this year, so I got very bad company. I majorly need placement help. I have 1,800 question on lead code, but you're saying in terms of placement, not same. Yeah, 800 question on lead code is like maybe 200 problems of AZ. You will see when you do the course. Okay. Sir, I already have more than decent paying job in tech, but somehow I'm not well versed with DSA. What do you suggest? What is it? Yeah, a lot of people have joined AZ to build confidence in DSA. Matlab, they have done language, they are done with DSA and sheets, they have confidence with DSA, but they want the next level. They want to rise beyond like a mediocre skill in DSA. No, I want to be confident to be able to crack almost any question thrown at me. That is where AZ takes you. We are not the person, we are not the course that you should join if you are like कि भैया कुछ तो DSA सीख जाऊं बस बेसिक सा तो join कर लेता हूं. You will, that's like waste of money, I feel. But if you are like I want a confident DSA skill after the end of the course, Vivek, is this course for me? Yes. Right. And a lot of working professionals join for that itself. Okay. भैया हैकर रैंक बाईपास टेक्निक बता देना बैच में प्लीज. Okay, we'll see this in the course. Okay, but yeah, my speaking and communication skills are not very good. Will there be sessions to improve that? We have sessions on how to interview and all, but English speaking and communication we don't teach explicitly. अगर greedy course अच्छे से किया तो क्या percent वो type के bottom आते भाई. There is good amount of techniques that comes from my, I think I cannot explicitly give you a number, but you can talk to students who have done previously that how much percentage of techniques covered in the classes actually come in contest. It comes fairly commonly. A lot of people are getting like knights and guardians these days from AZ cohorts over time, those who are continuing. Are you going to discuss OA questions if someone paces some recently? Just give ripple OA, could not solve one question. Rippling OA, okay. We do discuss in the doubt classes a little bit, but not explicitly, like not at the start and towards the interview boot camp and all. Hi Bhaiya, I have a basic understanding of DSA, started lead code 2 weeks back and I have already taken the course. How difficult it will be for me? No, you will be able to cope up. For the first 2 weeks, we give ample time to cope up with the foundations. So don't worry that you will not be able to cope up, okay? Okay. You can mail. If you want to schedule a 5 minutes call, you can mail at support@AlgoZenith. On the course list, there are different phases. Do we need to do the questions on the phases? No. I'll tell you in the onboarding meet tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, when would be the ICPC camp be available in recorded format? Within some more weeks, in 1-2 more weeks. I think we had targeted this weekend, like the next weekend, but it's getting a little delayed. It will get added for sure. Hi, Bhaiya, I have basic understanding of DSA. Okay, I have already answered this. Prerequisite for the course, just knowing one programming language. Okay. And maybe have explored some DSA and all. Like exploring. I'm not asking you to solve questions. Okay. Do we get previous cohort if we buy 12.0? No, you will have to explicitly switch to 11.0. But if you join 12.0 and if you feel like you want to switch to 11.0, that is possible. We can shift you back there. So their classes are going on somewhere else, right? Their 2 pointers classes on Sunday. Like there in 2 pointers, there are 4 forms that you practice essentially. And those things will be there on Sunday for them. Okay. I just want to schedule a 5 minutes call, mail to support at the OS notes are lit. Great to hear that. I suggest someone to go for AZ if you will not regret for sure. Okay. So Ashish, yeah, those who have joined AZ, I think they would always understand the value. Okay. किसी ने CF का 3000 क्वेश्चन कर लिया, उसका CV का प्रोजेक्ट चाहिए? Yes, चाहिए. Because somebody is not hiring you only for doing CF questions, no? Hi Vivek, would the ICPC can be available? Yes, it will be available. I have a AlgoZenith premium. Mail at support@algozenith.com. But if you are in 12, wait for the intro session first. Okay, I'll instruct everything. But yeah, I have never attended a lead code contest. Can I join? Yes, you can join AZ Premium directly. People do it after completing everything as well. डीपी के टालजी टेस्ट में जल्दी सॉल्व कर लेता हूँ आपके डीपी कोर्स की वजह से. गुड टू हियर दैट. अगर मैथ सीखना हो एजेड तो एजेड आ जाओ. Yep, that's the thing. When unknown questions come, I should be confident and able to solve. Exactly, that's the purpose AZ solves, I feel. भैया सिस्टम डिजाइन बाकी प्रीमियम कंटेंट 1 year कैसे रहेगा या ज्यादा? 1 year रहेगा. You can even more than that, but you can extend it further whenever you need it. I have bought AZ twice and I recommend it to all my friends. For information, everyone. Chalo, good to hear that it has been super helpful, Aditya. We'll have a meet, Aditya, okay? Do we need to do AZ 1.0 STL? No, it will be covered in phase 0. Okay. AZ is underrated. Keep it underrated. Nor AZ or Vivek will increase its price. No, yaar, I'm not here to increase its price. I think eventually the more people the value reaches to, I think that should be there. I want recorded videos so that I can learn on my pace. Should I write 10.0? I think you can try joining 11.0 first, see the classes, and then if you feel like you can switch back to 10.0. Okay. कुछ तो मैजिक है आपके कोर्स में, सब इजी लगने लगा है पहले से। मैजिक तो है, वो मैं कल के स्लाइड में भी और ओरिएंटेशन में भी बताऊंगा, ठीक है। कैन वी यूज पाइथन? यस, यू कैन यूज पाइथन ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म। ओके, okay, so these things I think I had in mind to answer. Okay, there are more things that I can keep talking about, that what AZ does, what is their cohort duration, 5 to 6 months. Yeah, 5 to 6 months. I don't think I can get anybody ready in less than that much of time if they are starting from scratch, right? Maybe 4 months if you are starting from somewhere already good, but you need that much time. And don't believe that you already know things. When you will join the batch, you will realize ki there could have been a lot of problems. Can I get code extension? Yes, you can. Just mail once. The first one is anyways free if you have not explored the website yet. Okay, CF पे 1750 बना हूँ, गूगल का इंटरव्यू लेवल क्या होगी? I think if you're 1750 on CF, you should find it comfortable given that you are good at topics like graph and DP, right? Okay. I think major, like you can see even this videos on my channel of previous students, that should give you idea of how students are achieving in AZ, right? But I feel you should give it a try once. Yeah. Can I tier 3 student can join? Yes, a lot of tier 3 students join. I message you on Slack, please read. Yeah, sure. I don't have 4 to 6 months. I can, like, which cohort would you recommend? Final year. If you don't have 4 to 6 months, I would say join cohort 11. It's like almost at the midpoint right now. So it's like 3 months, less than 3 months left. So हमें भी like एक drill session होगा आपका, तब realize होगा बहुत कुछ सीखना बाकी है. Yes. How to bypass notice period? These things though is internal secrets. I think I cannot speak about these things on YouTube. Probably we will discuss about it a little bit when the batch starts. Only possible on one-on-one. But yeah, I am able to get rid of the shaky feeling whenever I see a new question after this. Yes, guaranteed. Where will I get tomorrow's link? On your mail. The first session with me is on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, 2:30, with your cohort, with 12 cohort. Okay, we have moved it to same day 2 sessions mode. I'll explain it. I'll explain in the orientation. Don't worry. Okay. Great. Any other questions? 1900 करो भाई, और क्वेश्चंस कंप्लीट करो प्लेटफॉर्म पे अभी. प्राइस क्या होगी? आई थिंक आई एक्सप्लेन्ड इट. इट्स almost 12K plus GST kind of number, right? And I explained what you get in that pricing too. I explained it. And placement cell also included. Okay. कोर्स कर लेना अच्छे से, 1900 to 2500 LC बन जाओगे. I think that is there. Your most detailed best cohort that have been completed. As I said, I have very less time. You can do B8, B9 or B10. B10 is still like last few classes are left. So you can do B9 probably. Approach. Or you can join any cohort and just do the self-paced version of the course. Okay, ड्रामेबाज will see. Don't worry. अभी तो मेल करा. सही में ड्रामेबाज हो यार. Okay. Any other thing you want to ask about the cohort? I think I've explained what is the difference between doing sheet and doing AZ. Okay. That is also I have explained already. What is a prerequisite basic language, what we cover, everything essentially. Okay. Yeah, everything. Net. Will there be resume reviews and how to improve resumes? Do you do that one-on-one? Yeah, we do that also. But after the resume session. Okay, and I'll showcase that in the next this. I think one way to explain that is to show Chandrachur's graph. नाम शायद ठीक हाँ चंद्रचूड़ का ग्राफ तो है I think. Okay, if I come to showing results of AZ, then to probably nobody in India, no edtech in India can probably match it. But anyways, since you mentioned Chandrachur's name, I'll go that route a little bit. Okay, so Chandrachur's lead code rating. Oh, it has dropped a little bit. Yeah, but he went till 2500. Okay. That guy is my motivation. Okay. CP results. Okay. Let's go to lead code guardian and all. CF expert, night expert. I think there are a lot of results. You guys can explore this on your own. People have submitted all sorts of results. Expert. Okay. People reaching 5-star. Expert. Okay. Expert. Guardian. Okay. 5-star. CM. Okay. One bad round probably, but then again, no issues. Okay, you guys can explore this. कब से चालू है? कल से नहीं, परसों, मतलब परसों से फर्स्ट, मेरे साथ तुम्हारा फर्स्ट क्लास होगा, ठीक है, परसों से. कल थोड़ा ऑनबोर्डिंग एंड प्रोसेसेस वगैरह है, सो दैट वी आर नॉट, यू कैन, यू वांट कोड फोर्सेस रिजल्ट्स. Yep, CM and all people are there. A lot of people are there. Every page you will probably find some CM reaching CM and all. A lot of people reach expert. I think if you complete AZ, you'll all by default reach expert, almost expert. And if you're doing well, you'll reach CM also, right? Okay. Self-paced course as good as live? Not really. I'll say live is like a little better to kind of do the complete thing, but you can do the self-paced version. So I think the history of AZ has been like that we have had a lot of courses. Like we started with something like AZ 202, AZ 201, all these multiple courses, AZ 203. So, but now we have like over 4 years evolved into only AZ premium because we understand that it should be one solution for everything. Okay. Once you, like, this is like maybe just 20% of the whole course. This is like 40% of the whole course, and this is 40% of the whole course, right? And plus a lot of new things added from this side as well. So that's the whole thing. ड्राइवर की एच शीट करा मैंने, सीपी क्यों करना है? ठीक है श्रेष्ठ. आई थिंक आई कैन नॉट जस्टिफाई यू why you should try to be beyond sheet to the next level. ये जब तुम प्लेसमेंट आएगी तब तुम्हें समझ में आएगा, ठीक है, दैट, या फिर तुम कॉन्टेस्ट वगैरह दो, तो अगर तुमसे बन रहा है तो देन यू डोंट नीड सीपी. मे बी आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट एवरीबॉडी नीड्स टू डू सीपी, ओके, बट दिस इज देयर. Okay, what 1200 per month in site means? It's 12. It's like the price is actually 20K divided by 12, but right now you are getting a 6,000 discount if you use the coupon in the description. Okay. ICPSC 2 का कोर्स कब एलिजिबल करोगे? अरे कर देंगे भाई, इस वीक कर देंगे, चलो इस वीक गारंटीड. लेट संडे क्लासेस ओवर एंड देन मंडे होने दो, आई विल गेट इट अवेलेबल. ओके. Will core CS be taught in a good way? Yes, it will be taught in a good way. क्यों नहीं कराएंगे गुड वे में? There is no incentive to not cover it in a good way. Why would we do that? Is there live classes for operating system and system design? Core CS, yes, we will have a live classes as well. Periodically it happens, not for every cohort, but periodically it happens and you can attend those classes. Okay. कोड कब तक वैलिड है, मतलब आई थिंक कल तक बैच एनरोल कर सकते हो, तो कल तक वैलिड रहेगा. ओके. Cool. I think I've explained almost everything. Okay. बाकी यार, if you feel that you have any doubt, कुछ भी डाउट है तुम्हें प्रीमियम के बारे में यार, the simplest thing that you can do is just simply use this link to drop in like a number and email, and the team will reach out to you and discuss तुम्हारे जो doubts है. ठीक है. That's a very very simple thing that you can do and understand whether it's suited for you or not. Uske baad you can think about it whether it is there or not. So I can buy Core 12 at yes, you can do that. Just talk to the team one. Okay. चाणक्य वाने के नहीं है अभी, ठीक है. But yeah, it's happy to see that I have been able to help many students. I think I do find content in that. I'm from JU, loved your lecture you did 2 years back. Oh, nice to hear that. Where will ICPC next camp start? I am already specialist on CF, giving more than 80% satisfied with the growth. Need some more recommendation from you to get better at it. Complete the Div 2 C and Div 2 D ladder I gave in ICPC camp. After that, you can maybe go forward. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we have almost covered everything that I had in my mind. I don't want to cover beyond this. Sir, the course on greedy, is it enough for the interviews or OA? No, there is some more content I'm adding in this cohort. Yeah, you can do EMI of 12 month also. Okay. Sir, is course ko greedy? So there is already new content getting added this batch. Every batch we add new content. Okay. Google crack करने में आपको पार्टी देना आना मेरे पार्टी में. ठीक है. गूगल क्रैक करके मैं आपको पार्टी दूंगा, आना मेरे पार्टी में. यस, डेफिनेटली. अभी मिलते हैं बैंगलोर में. आई हैव मेट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इन बैंगलोर, सो आई एम हैप्पी टू मीट. ठीक है, बैंगलोर ही आना है तुम्हें इवेंचुअली, आई थिंक सो, अनलेस हैदराबाद ऑफिस हो जाए. ओके, सो आई थिंक आई हैव कवर्ड ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द डाउट्स दैट पीपल हैड. इफ यू हैव एनी मोर, प्लीज रीच आउट टू द टीम. Okay, I have mentioned it multiple times by now. If you have any query, just get on a call, understand if it's suited for you or not, and then maybe make a decision about it. Okay. I'll just pin this on the chat, like the link that you can use to understand more about this. Okay, and to know about the course. Yeah, it's going to be in English. It's going to be the whole content is going to be in English. But at the end of the class, once the recording stops, if somebody asks a question in Hindi, I do take some questions in Hindi, but the course will be taught in English. Because you have to learn how to explain problems in English as well in the interviews. So even I know that some students love to learn in Hindi, but I think you should know how to explain in English, and which you will learn if I explain the problems in English. Okay, you get that acumen over time. भैया लीड कोड के क्वेश्चंस सॉल्यूशंस देख लूं, हिंट्स देखो थोड़ा. हरिसम से मिले क्या? नहीं यार, अभी तक तो मैं इन पर्सन नहीं मिला हूं, बट मे बी इन फ्यूचर. विल न्यू कंटेंट बी अवेलेबल फॉर प्रीवियस बैचेस? यस, वी अपडेट द ओल्ड कोर्सेस आल्सो स्लोली, सो दैट विल बी देयर एज वेल. I taught some new content in ICPSC also. That will be added in the premium section as well. Okay. Chalo, that would be all from my side today. Thanks everyone for joining in. Can you tell me what to join in the AZ platform? Which premium cohort to join? Got a decent on job. I want to crack off campus now. Can you tell me which join? Yeah, just check out like the link. There is a pinned link in the chat. You can use the coupon below to get 14K, like 6,000 discount on the 20K course. It's for till tomorrow. And make sure that you okay, 10 to 15 bucks. Okay, आपके मैं विदित गुजरात से बात कराऊंगा, मेरा फ्रेंड है. यार, happy to meet her, happy to play chess once. I have seen him in under 11 nationals, if I remember correctly, under 11 nationals, or when I was also child. I was also playing chess certain places. So I have seen him, but I have never played him. So probably love to play. सकूंगा तो नहीं वैसे मैं, but ठीक है. Yes, it's enough. It's enough to crack product-based companies. Okay. Great. Chalo. I think that would be all from my side. I hope I could get this. I can't finish the full content. If the contest is 2 hours long, I can't stick with it. Improve over time. Only DSA for 1500, right? No. You get DSA plus dev plus core CS plus aptitude plus system design plus mock interview in 14K if you use the coupon below. Okay. But then to launch a self-paced course if someone can't do it on your own, I have not seen it having great value. You need the mentorship, you need the one-on-one place, plus the platform has to have this. So, okay. I think there are multiple people don't need it beyond 1 year in most cases, but people there are different plans like 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year for renewal and all. But it's a different thing. It's priced lower than the full price of the course. Right? Will courses such as operating system and these also be taught in English? Yeah, there will be live classes of that as well. But it will not be for every cohort. It happens periodically, and you can attend those classes. Okay. Chalo, great. That will be all time. Yeah, system design enough for till SD2 level. I think the system design taught in AZ is not enough for SD3 maybe, but for SD2 level, it's enough for interview specific things. Okay, great. Chalo, that would be all from my side today. Thanks for joining in, everyone. We'll wrap it up over here. And we'll talk about many more things in the next streams. Okay, definitely check out the link that I've pinned. And if you have any more doubts, I'm happy to solve on certain places like LinkedIn, or you can just talk to the team. My placement season started. Should I solve CSS DP graph? Yeah, it does help. Chalo, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Okay, bye bye everyone. Have a good night.